Well, we're on our way to the field this morning, and Joey's pulling into the dealership. We got to get parts. Go figure, I broke something this morning. Well, pulling into the field, and Brandon was behind me, but now for some reason he's here, and I don't know how the heck that happens. When did he pass me? Am I losing it already? We're just day one into corn harvest. Maybe today's day two. We took 2 loads off you last night. I'm already losing my mind. We're going crazy, guys. This truck's kind of just gonna be a slough truck for today. I don't know if you guys ever have slough trucks in the field. Hour drive basically one way with the truck for this haul back to the grain bags. So it's gonna be me, Cameron, and Dad driving trucks today. Mason and Brandon are gonna be in the combines. So, and then, yeah, hopefully we get a lot done and nothing breaks. I like corn because usually there's a lot less breakdowns, and maybe there's less breakdowns because I'm in a truck and not in a combine. I know Brandon had a sensor bad on his header, but we just ran with it yesterday because we now got the part of it today. When did you guys go around me?
What?
How did you get ahead of me?
Left before you. Yeah.
You turned around then?
Yeah, but then I turned around and left right away again.
Okay. Maybe I'm not going crazy. You know what you're doing? Nope. I wouldn't either. That's the sensor?
Yep. No, it's a log.
Oh, you look like your deck plates are really far apart.
Yeah,
At least
it's still getting wet.
there's Cameron. He's gonna give her big smoke today. Are you gonna give a big smoke today, Mason?
Yeah, I'll break something today.
Good. Take after your brother.
I will.
If I'm not breaking something, someone's got to be. What?
Take that socket off of there.
What, are you crippled?
No, I'm holding this thing up.
We're gonna switch the chopper speed to low for corn. It kept beeping at me. I'm like, you were fine for tonight when we were just getting those 2 truckloads. This corn, the yield, guys, is very, very depressing. We got a very bad frost back in September, beginning of September. And as you can see, this corn is absolutely dead, nuked, and 15%. Now when you pick a cob and you look at it, you can see we have a lot of loss. Like we lost, it was way too early for the frost. I think at least 30% on this field, which sucks. But not a whole lot we can do about it. Well, there goes all the profit. Beep, boop, bop, handprint. We're gonna have a good day. All right, Mason?
Absolutely.
I get to run the combine for a little bit this morning because I gotta teach Mason what to do, and running combine and corn is fun, and my truck won't be full immediately. We gotta get going though, it's getting late. It's corn, we should have been rolling 14 hours ago. We actually shouldn't have shut down. Load of the day. We've already got the bonus row, guys, or the row of shame, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm gonna call it a bonus row because these yields are depressing, and I got an extra row now. I think we could pretty much call that a load. That means I'm gonna go jump in the truck and give her a big smoke. Okay, Mason, you have fun. Don't break anything. Don't be like me.
I'll break it, don't worry.
Oh, let loose the reins. Really wish I could just sit in there and run that all day, but life ain't always as glamorous as I'd like it to be. So this area, there's like 700-ish acres, and it's kind of a big low bottom. And usually when we plant corn in here, it does very, very well. This year, we didn't have that advantage of it doing very well. But since it's a low bottom, it got frosted off, and it got cooked. As you can see, yeah, it's dead. So because of that, the corn is really dry. We were in the way back there, up on a hill where it didn't get frosted, and the yield was almost double. So, and that was on a hill. The lowest spots where it was got lots of moisture and a lot more fertile soil. If that wouldn't have froze, man, we would have a bumper crop of corn here. Mother Nature, she decides whether or not what kind of crop we're gonna get kind of in the end. We didn't win this year. That must be a load. So like I was saying when I was out there in the wind, back there where it was up on a hill and the corn never got frosted, it was double the yield. It was also like double the moisture. Far from dry corn, and we do not have a dryer. So that's, I mean, the yield's definitely at an advantage. I'd rather take that over the wet corn, but now it's wet, so that's kind of a disadvantage. We might have to pump the brakes on corn harvest after we get this frosted corn done. We'll see once. Let's get to that point. That's future me's problem. Present me's problem is getting this frosted corn off before it gets blown over, because the stalks are getting very brittle already. The wind today is pretty wicked, which is one good thing. It can help dry corn. The one bad thing it doesn't, you can't really roll tarps, but there's a nice shelter belt here on the road, so this should be a good spot to roll my cover. Oh, I really might blow my back out holding this button. That would really be a shame if I had to do this manually, because this is a lot of work.
So this morning, of course, when no one had a camera, we had some carnage. Yeah, this here, someone sucked the swing out in a little bit too far and at an angle, and this thing hit here and broke this little part. Well, we got the part now, so now we can get it fixed. But first, I need to grab a wrench outside of the tractor. That's what I need. I'm gonna go put this down so that way I don't lose all my oil when I take this thing off and this cylinder goes to extend. Okay, we're clean inside there, and we're clean inside there. Why does it have to be so windy? Carnage fixed. It is windy out there today. I literally had to start putting rocks inside my pocket just so I wouldn't blow away. I'm gonna have a personal rock pile inside the semi every time I gotta get out. Re-weight down just to stay in the county. Well, pulling up back at the bags, that means I gotta re-weight myself down. These rocks back in my pocket. Here we go. This one's really gonna do the heavy lifting. Oh, get in there. There we go. Got an extra 15 pounds of weight with me.
Guys, I'm no longer having fun. I thought farming was supposed to be fun. The reason I'm not having fun is it's like Hurricane North Dakota out there. And those of you that live in North Dakota know what I'm talking about. It's kind of miserable. Like, my phone says 20-mile-an-hour winds. It's all of 40. My phone is definitely wrong. I should just become a weatherman, because you only have to be right like never and you still get paid. Oh, and the reason it sucks is the bagger just has so many different areas dust can blow from, and it's all blowing right to where you have to stand out there. I should honestly have a full face respirator mask, but I don't. So, the last load of the day, we're gonna quit because the bag is gonna be full here, and tomorrow's Sunday. And we really don't have any dry corn to be working on, and we kind of want it to dry in the field, so we might give it a little while. I don't know, we're giving it small smoke. The truck is just rocking as I'm sitting here. I really don't want to go out there. I haven't even started unloading and I can't even open my eyes. I'm gonna run into the auger here. Good grief! We got her done. I can't see out my eyeballs anymore, but we got her done. And good thing we're at the end of the bag, because the tractor's like turning all... I wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm just not in a great mood right now. It kind of sucks. I don't know. There's good days and bad days of farming. So this ultra frosted corn that we're currently combining is 15.4%. That's backwards on camera, isn't it? But we did hit a little bit of non-frosted corn, and that's like double the moisture. So that's why we're not giving it big smoke, because if our non-frosted corn double that moisture, we're gonna be out of dry corn in a hurry. Oh, which is a good thing, because the non-frosted corn was yielding better, which I'll take that. 2025 is just not the greatest year, guys. There's some 18% corn. I've been going home and getting samples and spray painting it on as we fill the bag here. Anyway, going back down for one more load and calling it a day.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. My truck is full. The bag is full. It's Saturday. They're gonna just finish off filling up the rest of the trucks and call it for the night. Oh. would be heading to the north. The wind's coming out of the south, blowing at like 30 miles an hour. So when I'd be driving with the wind, my truck would get hot. Now, I'm pretty sure it's doing it just because, you know, driving with the wind, so it can't get any air going into this thing until I'm going like 40 miles an hour. And then at that, I'm only getting 10 miles an hour worth of wind going into there when it's working like it should be doing, you know, 40. So I think that's why it's getting hot. But since I have the time this evening, I'm gonna attempt blowing the radiator out, see if anything comes out of it. Not a whole lot came out of there. I'm thinking it was just getting hot because of, like I said, that the wind was blowing the same direction I was driving, so I couldn't get any air to actually go through this thing until I was at highway speed, which I had 2 miles of uphill after I made a turn. So it had to work hard until it could actually get to highway speed, making it get hot. Well, I'm done for the day. And I don't think we have very many fields, cornfields, that are quite dry enough to go in. The plan as of this afternoon was tomorrow's Sunday, the Lord's Day. We're gonna take that day off because we don't have very many cornfields that are dry enough to be going. Just give it that extra day to dry off some. So I got a weekend off. I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriend, hang out with family, go to church,